Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunny Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have three teams for you for the World event. I have a high level, a low level, and a mid level team. First one here I think is the low level team. We got Rowan. Pretty easy for this event. We have access to elementals, which are some of the best troops in the game, especially for hitting all enemies with spell damage. So I went with Rowan for the low level team and put a firebomb on there. It's empowered. It can kill one enemy, and then the Rowan will hit the other three way harder. Then you have two Roans for back, like in case one doesn't do the job. You have two of them, and then I used a Mountain Crusher, but you can use other weapons if you want to, like maybe Osha's Tome or something like that, or something with a summon on it. Since you're getting rid of a firebomb and now you have a spot open, you could use a weapon that summons something into that slot, like maybe a Boreal Crystal or something like that. Just for the very early battles, Mountain Crusher is just easier to get up quickly. So the Firebomb, then the Mountain Crusher, then the Rowan sometimes. Or it'll just be the Rowan just gets up, you cast it. Um, Sometimes you don't even need the Firebomb, but it's nice when you can kill one troop and then it hits harder because it distributes the damage amongst less enemies. You know what I mean? So scatter damage, nice. Hitting all enemies, nice. And Mountain Crusher just gets up so quickly. You might as well use it if you got it. But other weapons are good as well. So yeah, if I was a low level player for this event with the elemental restriction, I would be thinking some sort of Rowan team. You don't have to do this exact thing. If you have the Mirage Queen, that would be great. But when I do this low level team, I'm not allowed to use any legendaries or any mythics. So I stick to that restriction. And even though the Mirage Queen's not too hard to get, you should have it by for sure by like level 500. The beginning of the game has got a lot longer. They added way more stuff there to do, so I could see maybe not having it because my new account doesn't even have it yet, and I'm level like 250 or so. So I could see maybe not having it yet, but I need to go get it on that account. I just need to go do City of Thieves 3 times a day for a bit and go get it. But I have King Aberon, so as you can see, you might have some sort of 50% start for Rowan by this time. But yeah, if you're a low-level player, definitely consider Rowan with some sort of weapon that gets up quickly, and maybe Firebomb or Drowned Sailor, or something like that. For the mid-range team, the mid-level player, like maybe you don't have the mythics or something, but you have everything else. I would say King Gobtruffle is the way to go because you can do the exact Truffle Shuffle team. We got Forest Troll, King Gobtruffle, and Doomed Glaive. If you don't have Doomed Glaive, you can do, once again, like Osha's Tome, um, any other, like Doomed Club, you could do. Doomed Glaive's just like the perfect weapon for this team. It has like a leaf storm. It has like an entangle. It turns the perfect color to Doom Skulls to clean up sometimes. It's just perfect for this team. Forest Troll, perfect for this team. But there's other ways you could, if you don't have certain things here, you could do like the Mirage Queen instead of Forest Troll. You could put something else on there instead of the second Gobtruffle. Like, I don't like it when people do that. I think you should use, if you have these troops, if you have Forest Troll and you have Doomed Glaive, and you have the two Gobtruffles, you should do this exact team because it loops are really good, and you can go all the way with this team. But yeah, do whatever you want to do. Some sort of Gobtruffle team would be the mid-range team. Elemental restriction is just so easy and so fast because you can start them 50%. They're some of the hardest hitting troops in the game that hit all enemies with a spell damage medal. That's exactly what you want to do. So this event was really easy, and just like immediately some of the best troops in the game pop up, and you're just like, okay, this is going to be pretty simple. But yeah, Gobtruffle will loop, so you can go super far. Sure, there's things out there that might hit a little harder, things out there that might get up a little bit faster, but this is the freaking Truffle Shuffle, and it's one of the best things in the game, especially for mid-range. And yeah, I would recommend doing something like that. If you do not have mythics that hit all enemies, consider King, Gobtruffle, or Rowan. Alright, here is the high-level team. The world record for stuff for the pet rescue is this team right here, kind of. I'm using Hero instead of Leprechaun. We don't have access to Leprechaun. But if I had Leprechaun, this would be the world record pet rescue team right here. So we have basically Phoenicia, Magma Dragon, and the Miraji Queen. Two elementals that hit super hard. And a 50% start for those two elementals. So then you just have to find a weapon to help them get up real quick. So whatever you want to do for that. I did the Arboreal Crystal because it doesn't block either Phoenicia or Magma Dragon. And I think it has a Green Storm on it too, which, you know, I got a Sun Spear class, which is like a red storm. We got Magma Dragon, who does a Lava Storm. And then we got the Arboreal Crystal, which does a Green Storm with the Maze Banner. So we have some sort of red or green storm going on with the double red, double green, minus purple banner. So you pretty much just need to get up Phoenicia and cast it, and you're going to win. She is the hardest hitting AoE troop in the entire game. So when you have a spell damage medal and an elemental restriction, if you're not using Phoenicia, I'm sorry, but you're probably not doing the right thing, because she hits the hardest out of anybody in the entire game, all enemies. And that's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want. You want to hit all enemies as hard as you can with the spell damage medal, and she is the one that does that. She hits the hardest out of any troop in the entire game, all enemies with AoE damage. Then Magma Dragon's just a perfect peanut butter and jelly with her. The Lava Storm, the grabbing the brown, and just cleaning up if you need it. And most of the time you're not going to need it because she hits so freaking hard. Miraji Queen, just starting them both with 50% mana, which is like always wanted, always needed, always nice. And then whatever weapon you want to use, like Flammifer is fine, any explodey weapon's fine, especially if it creates a type of storm that you need, like a red storm. Classes like Sun Spear is great. For the red storm, you need to put a bunch of red on the board to make her hit harder, so that's why I was using Sun Spear. But yeah, those are my three ideas. I think Phoenicia, Gobtruffle, and Rowan are the three that you should try to make teams around. You don't have to make my exact teams, but those are the three troops you should be thinking about. Psycho Missy is also out there. Shout out to that. You could use that if you want to have some fun. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all in the weekly preview. Peace.